Fire this Ahrii right now. As long as Charlotte keep,
being Charlotte.
if they get in the playoffs and get the dancing, I think y'all should be scared of them.
Mike Malone, get him off your team.
Because you just said you wasn't rolling with the opposite.
And
the neighbors out here in Sub Street, man. Neighborhood watch, man. SGA is not holding it down with the whistle like that. Knowing this information, it's like, how do you now please LeBron in this situation at all? Will LeBron take a pay cut to stay, or is it now time to start starting after other talent and fill the void of what you once were demanding out of a LeBron James?
And now, from Oak Park, Illinois, your host of the Shump Street Podcast, Iman Shumpert.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Shump Street. I'm your host, Iman Shumpert. I'm here with my big brother, Ahrii, and the team, and this is the NBA show with championship aspiration. It is now time for the rear view, where we like to take a look at the past week of NBA action and all the stories involved. Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks are being investigated by the NBA. Giannis says he is healthy and the Bucks won't clear him to play. The Bucks say Giannis is not healthy and they don't believe Giannis wants to play. The Bucks also claim they asked Giannis to participate in a 3-on-3 workout and Giannis declined. Is the Giannis era in Milwaukee finally over? Hell yeah. All right, what you got?
That was too simple. But yeah, I think it's over. I think their time has come. I don't know how lines get crossed like this, but it's not good. And the fact that both of them are on two opposite sides of the spectrum with it, it's just making it more confusing. We called it in the beginning that he didn't want to be there, but I feel like at this point, the Kendrick Perkins opinion of him playing both sides of the fence is kind of coming to fruition. Like, I believe he's not disrespecting the game. I believe he's not disrespecting, integrity of it.
That was his problem. That was his problem.
Yeah, like, we're not saying that, Giannis. We're not saying that.
We're not coming at you crazy.
Right. Like, as a player, you there. You what we want. But at the same time, I don't know, man. The misunderstanding just doesn't seem kosher. It doesn't seem right, and it doesn't seem like it should be happening at this point. So, good luck to both of y'all, but I believe this summer you will be parting ways.
Yeah, I don't know how this goes or, what agreement happens, or I don't even know how contractually it all makes sense. What I do know is we've been new. You want out. It's okay. It's okay. Like, don't feel bad. They gonna try and bash you, make you the bad guy. I told you this was gonna happen. You was gonna be the bad guy either way, Joe. It's okay to come out and say, hey, G, I want to slide. I gave y'all a title. I did things the right way. I want to slide. You want to slide? It's cool. Now go team up with Steph, because that's your best bet.
Don't do that. No, don't take his
do
advice.
that. We want to see it. We want to see it. Send them over there. All the 7-footers that's hooping is over there in the West. Take your ass to the West.
Right, but then what Jimmy Butler them gonna do?
Again, I'm not the GM. You know what I'm saying? Thank God. Thank God I ain't the GM. A lot of y'all teams would look a lot different if I was coaching or GM.
I understand. That's a kind of great problem to have. That's a champagne problem, excuse me. But I don't know if you can make all those pieces work. Like, I don't know if Giannis, Steph, Draymond, like, you're going to have to give up one of those, but at the same time, it's just like, how is that going to work? How is that going to come together? And dealing with injuries and all the stuff.
Draymond don't understand.
No. I'm sure he will, but I'm just saying.
I'm saying he could understand just, getting
out of
here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, okay. You know what I mean? Draymond really don't owe us nothing, Joe. He don't owe us nothing. You know what I'm saying? When his deal over with? Hold on, let's check.
After this one, he has a player option for next year for $27 million.
So he's up.
So he's probably going to take that. So they'd have to do it.
So he's probably going to be up.
Well, Giannis, take a pay cut. Go hoop. I'm just saying. You talking about it's all about basketball.
Iman, you a dirty GM, man. Like, I'm seeing a new side of you now. I thought you was, for the players. It's like, clearly when the door closes.
You want to win or you want to get paid? You want to get paid, I get out your way. You want to win?
When the door You go make a negotiation when the door closes. You're gonna tighten up the tie and
That's
send them
it,
packing.
Joe. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hit him with the cold breath. Cooper Flagg, man. Cooper Flagg scored 51 points against the Orlando Magic. Boy, they got to get shit together over there. Flagg became the youngest 50-point scorer in NBA history, doing it at 19. The previous record holder was LeBron James at 20 years and 80 days old. The fact that we still talking about how old this man is, his birth certificate need to drop at this point. Flagg followed it up with another 45 in a win against the Lakers, becoming only the second rookie to score 95 or more in a 2-game span. The other was Wilt Chamberlain. Basically, man, Cooper Flagg been out here balling. I think he really just made this push just to lock up this Rookie of the Year thing he got going on, man. I know he got his fellow teammate over there, the con man. But like I said, man, we know who's going to be the gravity of what Cooper Flagg has to do as opposed to the gravity of what con man is doing by adding on to a team and being part of a supporting cast. I think if Cooper had Kyrie out there, you know what I'm saying, and Clay more often to say, hey, now we can gauge how good the race is, cool. But the amount of pressure that has been on Cooper Flagg to not only just perform, to stay healthy, not only just to stay healthy, but to play a position he don't play until he's comfortable. I think all these things just show me a little bit more of a development side that's happening with Cooper Flagg that's not being talked about enough. I think Cooper is being handed keys, not by design though, just by him playing with the rock in his hands, gaining the trust of the coach and the coaching staff, the referees learning the spots that he likes to pick and the finishes that he has in his package to sort of gauge how much he's going to get the foul pattern. He get to be a captain at the moment. Like he's the leader. Like it was accidental. He still has, you know, a Kyrie in his ear, but you are the leader out there. They are looking at you like you are responsible to manufacture whatever offense they have that night. And I think he's put them in a position to win a lot of games. He's just learning how to win in this league. So I think just the gravity of what he has to carry alone, that should put him over the top being Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. I'm glad you said something about him playing out of position temporarily. Like that makes a difference. And like getting the backing from Jason Kidd, like coming out and saying like, this is our guy. Like this is the future. You know exactly who we're looking to. So honestly, man, like Cooper Flagg, good for you. I like how you putting, you know, a little campaign together for Rookie of the Year, but I do like how you're setting the foundation for next year. Now we know what to look forward to. We kind of have a little bit to expect from you, a little bit more, but it's in a good way. Like we think you're able to accomplish all of this stuff, and I'm excited to see what he does next year.
Now to the Lakers, who after being sizzling hot, I ain't gonna lie, firecracker hot, they have now lost Luka Doncic to a hamstring, who's, you know, headed over to Europe to see if he can get that thing working quicker. Austin Reaves with an oblique strain.
Both happened in the same game too.
Yeah, same game. It just wasn't. Austin Reaves wasn't as noticeable. I think he tried to tough it out for a little bit.
Was Lou Dort involved?
No, but they was already getting spanked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like this was a spanking, which is why people was even mad that Buddy was in making a push. They felt like they should have just dropped it. But it's like people don't understand. It's hard to tell a competitor just to sit down, like especially when he been smoking hot.
They kind of overused, especially Austin Reeves' case. They overused him too much in that game. Like they didn't realize once the first quarter passed that we don't have what's going on tonight and we only got 4 or 5 games left. We probably should.
That's easy to say now, Ari.
It is. No, it's very easy to say. I'm not going to say that. Like it's
the NBA. You come back from a 20 ball real quick.
True, but at the same time, would that have been worth it? That's all.
Hell yeah, they playing OKC.
I get it, but as long as the game stayed competitive, like the only difference I'm making right now is because the game wasn't competitive. Like if the game was competitive, I don't think still them both getting injured would have been worth it, even if they got it out by 1 or 2 points.
But you got to understand, Ari, people are competing for playoff positioning. They want to play Minnesota. You better not want to play the Houston Rockets first round without them. You better not want. You don't want to see that. They don't want to see them getting into their point guards like that. You don't want to see that. Amen Thompson guarding y'all point guards full court. You don't want to see that. That's going to be a long game.
That's true. It's a tough call, but I don't think this game makes that difference. Like at least in my mind.
I get it once in retrospect, yes, but LeBron James finished that game as well.
True.
So when Luka go down, what you supposed to do? Tell Bron, nope, sit down because Luka went down. Sit down, Austin Reaves, because Luka went down. It's like
I might be a dirty coach because I would have said that. Like, yeah, sit down because I don't want to overuse you now because we're down 2.
Well, Ari, the smartest coach in America, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have hired this nigga for the UNC job.
I am too smart. I am too smart.
Hey, Mike Malone, if you need an assistant coach, my brother is locked, loaded, and ready. He ain't gonna let you waste nobody on the health chart. You hear me? Everybody gonna get savored around here. What? This nigga's nuts. This nigga's crazy.
But they went and did it though anyway. Like they threw Bronny out there anyway. And also too, I got a note like when the way LeBron was acting. I'm not trying to make a joke of it. It's not funny, but at the same time, it was kind of funny because I understand as a father. When the man went, Bronny just got in. It was mid, third quarter. The man he went under on his man went under on the screen. Bronny had the ball. He was screening for Bron. Bron's calling for the ball. Bron wanted a bounce pass because he knew somebody was behind him. Bronny didn't know that the person was behind him. So it's almost like he didn't have what his dad had in the moment, and he threw an overhand pass. It almost got stolen. They called the foul, but the second the whistle blew, Bronny looked at his daddy. LeBron looked at him and was just like, meaning you were supposed to make that bounce pass.
Yeah.
That shit was the most fatherly shit ever. Like, I thought of my daddy, like our daddy in that moment, because it was just like, that's something he would have said. That's something he would have immediately recognized, and he'd have been on it, especially if he was playing with. So, shout out to both of them for having that, that little exchange to give me some reminiscence and, some nostalgia. So, I appreciate it.
But being able to, I'm just saying, being able to play with your father. No, to play with your father in the league. That's fuck.
That's why I said I appreciate the moment more now.
This nigga is playing with his son.
And it's like he's coaching, he's like being a dad at the same time and a teammate.
Oh, bro, that's crazy. Hey, Brian, you remember that time you was like, Shump, hand now. You remember? No, he was like, corner now. Shump, corner now. You could do that shit with your son. Don't play with me, boy. That nigga Brian told me in the deepest voice ever, Shump, corner, now! Boy, I walked over to that corner so motherfucking slow, like, boy, I'm a grown man with kids, dog. Don't use that authority with me.
You did it because you recognized what was going on.
I did it because he ended up throwing a pass and we got a dunk out of it. I did it because of that. Though. He a good player. He is not my dad. You're not my dad. You're not my dad. But his voice, he do be putting the dad voice on. He be joking around with us all day. Then he put the dad voice on. Shump, corner now. I'm damn, boy. Bronny? Where Bronny at? Where Bronny at? Show what Bryce at, shorty. Who he talking to?
No, shout out to that moment, though. I really had
No, that was raw as hell, bro. That's raw as hell, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Luka will have played 64 games this season, one short of the threshold for the regular season award for all NBA honors, which I'm sure that they're going to appeal that, which I'm thinking that that's what the appeal should be, something like this. Organizers at the Venice Hoops 3-on-3 in Venice Beach. Ahrii was live and direct at the tournament. Here's what White Mike had to say. White Mike, you done found a nigga named White Mike.
We're sort of stressed right now, We thought we could maybe handle with Luka's injury, thinking that, okay, give it time. Maybe we'll get him back second, third game, maybe the playoffs. And now we got Reaves' injury. That's a big step back, too, because that's the two guards right there. That's our, our forefronts. Not too sure. I don't want to push it. I think we were competent and glad of what they've done for us. Let's go to next year. Wait, you chill. Let's get LeBron back in a certain type of contract. Let's get a free agent. Let's go to everybody back and healthy. Show how we were, and just good. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good.
So playoff run done.
We're gonna be in the playoffs. You know, we're not worried about the play-in, so we're gonna be good. Maybe we'll be in the 6th seed. Maybe I think with the numbers, but we're in there. But still, I do feel you don't want to play us. We got Bronny James.
We got Bronny James.
Yo, Mike is so optimistic, bro. Like, he's the classic LA fan. Like,
Yeah, well, we here to let you know, Mike tripping. Y'all in trouble.
Yeah, they know they are. They know they are, and I think it's a more of a more serious vibe with Luka's injury versus Austin Reaves. But yeah, I think they know this is the limit here. Like,
but that's the thing. The reason it's disappointing, and I'm gonna put it into perspective for people at home. The reason it's disappointing is because, you know, with these two injuries, now can you ask LeBron to run himself into the ground within these playoffs, knowing that he's up? Like, y'all finna have to do something with that man contract. So knowing this information is like, how do you now please LeBron in this situation at all? Will LeBron take a pay cut to stay, or is it now time to start starting after other talent and rebuilding, you know, at least the rotation of what you want? I ain't gonna say in a rebuilding process, but you definitely got to get some people in here that could help, you know, fill the void of what you once were demanding out of a LeBron James. But the only optimism I have is that LeBron could sneak you by depending on who you play. But I tell you now, sliding down and having to face Jokic, pack it up. Sliding down, having to face Houston, pack it the fuck up. Your best bet is somehow playing Minnesota on a 4-5 lick. You see what I'm saying? I don't even know if y'all gonna be able to pull up.
And that's still not even easy.
You hear me? You ain't gonna be able, I don't think they're gonna be able to pull it with Denver, but they might be able to slide in line it up.
Not for 7 games though. That's the thing. It's like, this is almost guaranteed 7 games. This is almost guaranteed 7 games.
Hey, Bronner put that back to the basket and get his shit done, boy. I'm telling you.
That's true.
But that's what I'm saying. He can activate shit. Like, Luke Kennard gonna realize I gotta turn it up a little bit.
But for 7 games, that's my only thing. It's like, Bron, he'll show me flashes, which that's all I'm expecting at this point. But
Hachi been hooping. Hachi
he has. No, he has. He definitely has.
Hachi get the hooping on y'all.
But again, 7 games. That means
I know it's the bounce back. It's the games. It's the games in between. It's the games in between. Like he gonna be able to really go, and then he gonna be hurting. Like, Bron, get ready, get that cold tub, bring that hyperbaric out, boy.
Yeah, it costs.
They need you, boy. But that's what they're saying. Like, is it worth it for LeBron to even shoulder that, knowing that he is coming on the end of his career, whether it be today, tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? Next week, it don't matter. Bron is at the end of his career. He might do this for another 5, but it's still the latter part. He ain't jumping as high as he once was. So knowing this, it's like, what is the next step? And LeBron his question mark got a little bit bigger because of everything at stake. But we're going to move it along, Bron. I know you don't know yet if you're going to retire, come back, go back home to Cleveland so you could do a last little... You know what I'm saying? Because if you go
no
back
need to speculate.
If you go back to Cleveland, I ain't gonna lie, I might pull up and do a little lap with you. Sonny, I ain't gonna lie with you. I ain't gonna lie. Because I know the club, everything gonna be busting once Bron get back. Y'all can say y'all didn't like that Cleveland stop down, but if Bron go home, oh man. Oh man, the businesses is booming. You hear me? Amar'e Stoudemire has been elected to the 2026 class of Basketball Hall of Fame. Amar'e is a 6-time All-Star and a 2003 Rookie of the Year. Averaged 21 and 8 in his first 8 seasons with the Phoenix Suns, and a career-high 25 points in 2007 with the Knicks after a microfracture knee surgery. That's my dog, man. Shout out to Amar'e Stoudemire, man. Woo!
Stat.
Don't worry, we're going to give you big applause in post. Big applause in post. Shout out to Stat, man, getting inducted, dog. Man, that's wrong as hell, dog.
And I know he appreciates something like that. Like a nigga like
Make
him,
sure we do a jump cut.
Appreciates that.
Make sure you do a jump cut of him with the Jewish hat. What about the wine bath? You remember when he did the wine?
Wine bath,
Yeah.
the red wine.
Yeah, the red wine bath, shorty. He was taking that rich bath. That rich people bath was crazy. I say, this man got too much money
How
on to
many
get it
bottles?
done.
But then once I started to enjoy the relaxation of the red wine bath, I kept it going.
Oh, bro, shorty ass went out here. That, yeah, man. Shout out to Stat, man. One time for the one time, man.
Yeah, he
Big
deserved
Stat,
that.
dog. Big
deserved
Stat, man.
No
and the clip
question.
where he looked like he was going to help Shane Battier up and then pulled the
And walked off.
Oh, bro. And that one. Show that
Shane
clip,
grabbed
too.
his shorts, though.
Oh, bro, Shane was finna get on that with him.
You ain't
Shane was
about
mad as hell.
Right,
Shane
I'm about
like,
to
bro,
use-
what? Like, don't
I'm about
disrespect
to
me.
use you as an anchor somehow.
Oh, bro, you gonna help me up. You gonna help me up. Yo, me and your pants
Shout
going
out
down
to that,
together.
though, man.
After breaking down SGA's offhand moves with Danny Green on ESPN, a fan responded with this photo. Yes, sir, man. You gotta love, man, the neighbors out here in Sub Street, man. The neighborhood watch, man. The neighborhood watch is watching, man.
And
Listen,
they watching. Yeah, they watching.
the watch. Listen, the watch. They ain't going, dog. Oh, my God. SGA is not holding it down with the whistle like that, dog. Y'all is wild. But I'm telling you, dog, he not going to get called for it when he go left. It's only going to be to the right. And it's crazy because you remember back in college, I used to get called for the push off for the same reason. But it's like all this draping and holding and scratching my arm. Like after a while, like I'm not like SJ. He try and get away with it. I was just throwing people after a while where it was like, man, move. How about that? You fouling, now I'm fouling. And after I did it once, it seemed like people are back up a little bit.
Yeah, it's the issue. I think is now like I've changed my tune a little bit, especially within the last 3 weeks, because I've really been watching like how he tangles up, how he like intertwines his arm up under people. He kind of has the KD repertoire when it comes to that, like the rip through thing, where it's like he's gonna make his move whether your arm is there or not to create the contact and draw the foul at the very same time. That's where I feel like everybody's got an issue. He does it, but I have to say as well, like to be contradictory to my own damn self. Jaylen Brown also pointed out how contradictory it is when they call it a certain way and when they don't. So that's where I feel like I have I got like a dichotomy, but I don't want to see them not call it for SGA, if that makes any sense. Like he is deserving of all the fouls that he gets, most of them, I would say.
No,
But
he's not
my thing
deserving of all of them. It's just
no, some of them he
baits
does
you.
though, because he gets to his spot.
No, he
does
baits
on
you.
the spot. He does make you foul, like the intent of fouling. Yes,
Yeah,
he
that's-
baits you into that.
That's not getting fouled.
But that's
He
also no
fishes 'em.
different than okay. So why do we not get mad
This
at
all
other
I'm
players
telling.
like
This
James
all I want
Harden?
people to. This all I want people to understand. Yeah, it's definitely that. It's James Harden. It's not Manu because Manu will score you. His is mostly.
Yeah, he was
and
more
ones.
crafty. It was way more
Yeah,
crafty.
it was definitely just different. But as far as like getting tangled and trying to, you know what I'm saying, get fouled and do that, guards are taught to do that. Manipulate the whistle, run, dribble at the big man, come off the ball screen and take a little contact just to see if I could get a foul on him. Because if there's one foul on him early, that means it's free money at the rim. I'm trying to get money.
True.
What do you mean?
True.
That's a
No, and
strategy.
I'm
so
glad
it's like
you-
some people are saying like he doing that. Sometimes it's like he got a good defender on him. I need a foul or two on him because he two up on me. That's strategy. You know what I'm
get
saying?
that too. No, and just like with James Harden, that comparison, he controls the tempo, like game tempo, the pace, all of that is controlled and dictated by him. So it's like,
But he now
why
knows.
he does it.
He also knows when I come to the arena, once I fucking park my car, your team know the game plan. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. Keep
And
your
keep 'em up.
Keep your hands on the steering wheel at all times. But yeah, SGA does a phenomenal job doing that. I used to get pissed off when James did it, but honestly, bro, we're all taught to do it. And then once I was able to guard it and not foul out fucking guarding James, I didn't any longer think that. I started to see the art and the beauty in it and just understanding why when somebody's guarding me, are they up pressuring me and doing that? Because they know Iman is willing to play the hand check. He'll just do the wipe and swim over and over and just fight through the contact to where the ref won't call it. So they'll play me more aggressive than you're allowed to ever step to a James Harden, a SGA. Back in the day, Kevin Martin, you remember Kevin Martin used to go out there and be foul baiting like, Corey Maggette used to go out there and throw his body into you. It's just a lot of guys that figured out, hey, man, I'm not shooting it well tonight, but I'm going to get to that line. I'm going to catch me a rhythm, and then I'm going to shoot it well tonight. Before we continue the rest of the show, we want to give a quick shout out to our partner, Legendz, and their legendary giveaway, where there are multiple unbelievable prizes up for grabs, and that's including a brand new Tesla. For details, make sure to sign up at Legendz.com. That's Legendz, guys. Legendz with a Z. It's the second quarter, and after watching Friday night's games, I thought it'd be a perfect time to talk about tanking. Let's read it off. Yeah, let's get to it. Friday's NBA slate featured the Celtics over the Bucks, 32. Hornets over the Pacers by 21. Knicks over the Bulls by 40. Rockets over the Jazz by 34, and the Raptors over the Grizzlies by 32. Y'all ought to be ashamed of y'all damn self. Y'all ought to be ashamed of y'all self, man. Cause it's one thing, like, I understand, like, for real, G, like, that's the most points. And didn't that tie, or that actually became the number one day of losing. They hold a record.
It was the most point difference. It was the most point difference.
Most points difference, yeah. Offset in the actual game since like some long before shit. That's some trivia for y'all, man. Come on, man. Neighborhood Watch. Go on, get in the comments and tell me what that exact thing is. That's a little trivia for y'all. Y'all do it. Rob John got enough on his plate. But y'all bogus. Milwaukee, Indiana, Chicago, Utah. First off, what's up with the Midwest? What are we doing? Them all Midwest organizations, like, what are we doing? Especially y'all, Chicago. We ain't supposed to get 40 ball. We had the worst loss of the night.
But let me ask you, is this management or is this player cohesion? Because it's like, are y'all disconnected at this point to where it's like you can lose by this much? Or are you this experienced now to where you can't handle this type of adversity at this point in the season? Like, it's not that bad. You know you're going home. Like, I don't understand why we can't at least make this competitive. It's been like that in the past. I'm not used to this. It's hard to watch.
I kind of knew with the flurry of guards coming in, I kind of knew we not trying to keep it competitive, but it's like we ain't supposed to just get 40 balled on a Friday night. Like, come on, the city at least need to enjoy themselves. Damn. We ain't saying you got to win, but what if motherfucker wanted to propose to they girl? 40 ball? We got to be Knicks fans to propose to our girl at the Bulls game? Love can't win? Love can't even win at the Bulls game is nuts, dog. What can be and should be done about tanking in the NBA?
I would say cash penalties.
No,
that's my only.
You gonna penalize the coaches? That's a cash penalty for the coaches, the owners.
No, I would penalize the owners. Now,
the
whether
owners.
that trickles down, but that's the thing. I can't guarantee that doesn't trickle down to the coaches and players. It probably
definitely does.
But at the same time, though, it's like that's kind of fair. I hate it. I wouldn't
fire
like
this nigga Ahrii right now.
You say it.
Fire him. Mike Malone, get him off your team. I lied.
Really.
Get this nigga off the team. He is terrible. I don't want to play for him. My brother will make sure we don't get paid. I'm done with him. I want my whole check. What you mean?
I didn't even get the no.
If that trickles down, if it wins.
No. I'm saying that's up to the team, though. Like that's what I'm saying. If you got a cool GM,
if you get money, you can take. Like if you get money, you can take. Got it. Like if you got it, do it. Yeah, if you got it, pull it. If you ain't got it, though,
if you need to compete. That means if you got to go and dip into the.
But if you ain't got it and you still pull it.
What you mean you still pull it? Like, what are we pulling?
Okay. They got it. They pull it, right? They all right, let's take all right, say Milwaukee, right? Say in some world Giannis was back. Or the rule was already in effect this year. So they like, man, we finna spank y'all for that. We finna fine y'all for that. And the owners say, damn, Giannis, I'm finna be like 10 M short. Because he ain't got it.
That's not on Giannis. That's not on Giannis. He can be
so how Giannis getting that money on? How is he getting that money if you ain't got it?
Oh no, that's the thing though. That is immediately the immediate cost.
So you got to what? You got to give up the owner got to give up the team?
No. Not over 10 mil. Not over 10 mil. Milwaukee ain't
you know what I'm
struggling that
saying?
bad.
I'm saying if it trickled down and now players got to start taking pay cuts.
Well, that's the thing though. It's not going to be
overseas where niggas ain't getting their checks. Overseas, they might not get your check.
Well, no, because we got the money. That's the thing. Overseas, it's like they don't have the money. They got to go get it. They got to liquidate.
This nigga hired himself. This man just hired himself. He said, "We got the money." Who is we? Who is we? And what ownership you got, nigga?
I gotta have a job. Like you mad I hired myself? You just fired me after giving me a job in the beginning. I don't know what to do, man. Like I'm only here to help.
Man.
I'm only here to help.
Come get your assistant coach, man. Hey, Slade, man.
I would say.
Oh, my bad.
I would say $10,000 a game. Like, especially if it's under.
You can't do that. They paying that. No, they paying that.
If the blowout's over 50, if the blowout is between 30 and 50 points, yes.
All right. I'm saying though, that's nothing.
That's fine. Do it. Then do it. That means do it. It's fair. That means it apply to everybody. Everybody can do it if you want to, or if you think you just gonna say fuck it to everybody else.
And then put the money all together to do what? What's that money going to?
Oh, I don't know, man. NBA cares.
Hey, Adam Silver, you know what I'm saying? If y'all need somebody to, the money to fall on, I know what to do with it.
Look, now he's for it.
It's halftime, y'all. Let's make sure that y'all will keep sending y'all videos in. And let's ask Rob John what he got for today's entertainment. Rob John.
Okay, today we have one dance crew who recently, last week, recorded this performance in Times Square.
Let's do it.
I can pop up on you, baby, you decide. No matter what I do, I can't keep you in line, no. I tend to play cool, but here's a newer side. You bring it out of me, so what's it about to be? You play a game that's very dangerous. You must be out of your mind. So this time I'm taking back the reins, won't apologize. I've been so fed up all week. Stupid boys ain't what I need. Lately you've been draining all my energy. Don't think that I'm sweet. Boy, you gon' make me tweak. I'm in the body. Boy, you gon' make me tweak. I'm in the body. Held in my emotions, how I reach my peak.
Right.
Yeah, man. So shout out to them, man, doing their thing in Times Square, man. And to all the people in the comments that think just because I did Dancing with the Stars, I do hip hop dances and shit. I don't. My daughter do that shit. Like my daughters, they go out there and cut a rug. I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah. Speaking of daughters, like mine, I think she knows that group. Like I feel like I've heard it before. No, I'm telling you, she really likes the K-pop. Like she really into the K-pop.
Wait a minute, so that's their song? They're just dancing, I thought.
That's just dancing. That's not their song.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not their song? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry. You never know.
Racist. No, you racist.
No.
You're basically saying all Asians look alike. I get it.
No, I was saying that's K-pop. The song still is K-pop. Like that's,
yeah, it's a different group. You're right about that.
Good,
it's a different
good.
K-pop.
Oh, is it okay? You got saved by the.
But
you got saved by the DJ.
I'm just saying the style of music, the dancing, the early 2000 look. It's like that's a whole thing already.
The K-pop Demon Hunters. That's what you know.
No, before
K-pop
that, it was a little
Demon
bit before that. I told you, my daughter was listening to stuff way before that. Like she'd be listening to BTS, the boy band version of it, all of it.
Yeah,
she loves anything like that. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
It used
like
to irritate me
dance.
because I'm like, y'all just imitating, but it's like it's cold.
I ain't
At
gonna
the
lie,
end,
they
I be
got
doing
some
the
cold
Jay-Z,
shit.
like
bro, they got a couple smackers. I be playing it. I be praying. I told you my shit is hands off Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off Gabriella, la la. Oh, shorty, they get to talking crazy. Hey, man, remember, if you want to see your performance on our halftime show, make sure to tag us in one of the Instagram videos, either me, at Iman Shumpert, or tag the show at Shump Street Pod. That's either me, IMANSHUMPERT, or the Shump Street Pod, SHUMPSTREETPOD. Tag us, man. Tag us, man. We want to get your stuff here, man. Make sure we could watch, enjoy it, or laugh at it. I ain't gonna lie. We laugh at some of y'all shit, but it's cool. Send it all in. The NBA, I just want to challenge the NBA. I'm not critiquing or saying you're wrong or nothing. I'm just challenging the NBA to continue to hold that mental health flag like y'all said so. Like, I know he probably in a state right now where he don't want people to call or bother him. I know he was on his live, like telling people they want me to do this, they want me to do that. Whenever he's ready, like, I hope that the NBA is ready. Like, put y'all arms around that kid, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude could hoop. He was part of the family. This is a fraternity, Joe. Like, make sure that he's straight, Joe, because after all this mental shit that go on, it's just a lot of shit that people don't talk about. And when it all come out, I ain't really like how everybody was, like, laughing and doing this and doing that. And it's like, but, bro, like, if something happens, then everybody be like, oh man, he had a promising, and it's like, no, bro, it's like we can help him now. Like, it's okay. Like, I think there should have been like he got to check into the program thing or something. Like,
that's the thing though. What program are you gonna put in place for him?
I don't know. A mental health retreat.
Because it's one thing. This is the thing, though, and this is where I thought, you know, it is kind of funny to me, but not in the way that you would think. I'm only saying it is because, like, with I'm gonna compare him
preaching. You seen the clips of him preaching?
Yeah.
That's what you about. Yeah, that was funny. I ain't gonna lie, Jay. I ain't gonna lie. That's funny. That's funny as shit.
But he's not. But that's what's crazy. It's like, I'm laughing about it because usually when you see that, you know, that soapboxy style of preaching to people and hearing the stories prior that he was preaching to management or whatever, or preaching to interviewers about what they do in their personal lives and stuff, it's like you're kind of now taking your ideology and like you're pushing it on me. And that's where it gets like, at this point, this is beyond like, yes, it's personal for him, but it's political for everybody else in a way. So that's where I feel like it complicates it and it puts it on a certain level to where it's like, man, we can't really, you know, we want to help you. I'm sure everybody does want to help him. Like, I don't want to see him out here like this because he does have promise. But at the same time, at what cost or at, you know, what are we going to put into place? And if you will turn it down or not turn it down or accept it or not accept it, what point do we say like, yo, enough is enough? Or you're doing way too much to where we can't clean it up.
You can be a problem. Who said that? Who was that? Stephen A. that broke that down? You can be a problem as long as you're productive. Yeah, you can be a problem if you're productive. But once the production goes down and the problems go up, that's your hiccup. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just want to see him get healthy. And I don't know, maybe still get a fair shot. I understand what he's preaching and what he's pushing out there. And I just feel like when it becomes calmer and when it becomes quieter in his heart, when he's able to just get whatever he has to get out right now, and then he you know, centers himself again. I just hope that there's a world that the NBA looks out for him within the mental health stuff that they do for players, because I've known a history of them taking care of their own, and I don't want it to be a new thing now. So.
Yeah, let this be said too, though. There's been multiple, like I can name a few: Charlie Villanueva, Raymond Felton. Like, they've all asked. There's been multiple players who've asked him to like come out and like at least accept a text or accept a DM just to make sure they're talking to him and all that. Like, there are people around him who do want to help. That's why I don't want to. But I don't want people to get it twisted.
I think the initial hurt came from the NBA and the owners and the GMs. And it's like, those are the people that he wants to talk to at the moment. So it's like, that's where it's sticky. And it's like, they also have a job to finish out the year with. So I'm like, I get it. Finish out the job, do your things for free agency, all that. But there has to be a world where the NBA says, hey, we handpicked you. We understand that it's a lot. You kind of got a little, you know, beside yourself. You know, you got a little razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
Let's calm it down. Let's get professional. This is how we move. This is how we do this. This is why we don't overdo it with that, because though I believe his jersey like went up in sales and shit, like So it's like, though there's gonna be some good, there's also gonna be some backlash, and you got to understand that's what comes with being a man. This is not something that's above anybody.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm glad you said that too, though. That needs to be said as well. Like with him, especially when it comes to his free speech, it's like I don't agree with everything he was saying, but he got the right, the full.
He definitely got the right
to go and do that. Like he's got the right to do it,
does.
Whether though people like it or not. That's what he's got to deal with, and that's why I feel like
you can't be surprised. You can't be surprised that people like, yeah, we ain't rolling with that because you just said you wasn't rolling with the opposite. You not rolling, now they not rolling. So it's like you got to understand that, and that's the maturity of a man. So I just want to hope. I just hope that when the smoke clears, we're still able to see something up out of him because he was still a hooper. You get what I'm saying? He was still a part of this family. This wasn't like he just snuck in the league. No, he could hoop. He was handpicked. Like this is a player. Like this is not.
And was playing well for Detroit too.
Yeah, this is not some throw around name. So I just want to, you know what I mean, say that as we sitting here, you know, having a little fun and poking a little fun at the fact that it was blowout city on Friday and I couldn't propose to a girl that I ain't got. In all seriousness, no, Jaden, for real, dog, you can hoop whenever you ready. Put that bitch in the
better,
hole,
man.
bro.
Yeah, get
put
better.
That ball,
take your time.
Put that ball in the hoop. Get them weights. Get them legs right. You know what I'm saying? Take this time, lock in. You can still go through your spiritual journey, but just keep shooting and hooping and running your sprints, running hills. Stay locked in. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. Somebody gonna call. I think somebody will call you after you go.
Definitely. That's the thing. Yeah,
just sit down first.
Put the microphone down. That's all he need to do is really put the microphone down. Just stop preaching it. You can believe it all you want. Keep it off of wax. Like just tell your friends.
Be selfish with it. No, be selfish with it, boy. Hold it in. It's your glow. It's your glow
what happened
within.
To privacy.
Yeah, what happened? What happened? What happened to privacy, shorty? What happened? It is time for the fourth quarter, the Legendz fourth quarter, where we like to look ahead at the best NBA action in the upcoming week. Ahrii, let me know what we got.
Let's again look at the future NBA schedule. We're going to pick some losers, winners, and predict the players who might make the biggest difference on any given night. Again, this is fourth quarters brought to you by Legendz. That's our partner, Legendz with a Z. Tuesday, we got the Heat versus the Raptors at Raptors. Hornets at Celtics. Thunder at Lakers and Rockets at Suns. Who you got?
Thunder's Lakers is what we want to see.
It's going to be a blowout.
Yeah, don't bet on the Lakers Tuesday. Rockets, Suns. Give me the Rockets, man. They're in a better rhythm right now. They see playoffs coming. I think they're taking a good form. They still need a point guard, but they're going to be able to do some damage and make a little noise. They're going to make a little something shake. And just remember, Van Fleet is on his way back.
Dylan Brooks is also back, and he likes to, make noise at times like this where he's got nothing to lose. So keep that in mind.
He ain't got nothing better to do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, keep that in mind. Like, and he knows no play-in, no extra. Like, this is going to be intense.
Yeah, he will ruin your schedule.
And take pride in it.
But I would take the Rockets. Hornets, Celtics. Woo! It's in Boston. I'm sorry. Them boys look dangerous. Do you hear me? I ain't gonna lie. Them green guys, I ain't see it coming, brother. But them green guys looking pretty good. I knew they was gonna start clicking. Like
I was just gonna say it was predictable, but at the same time,
it was not this predictable.
It was quick.
Not I'm
saying
this.
It was quick. It was quick.
They marching. Yeah, they marching now.
Yeah, it's quick.
Heat Raptors. We gonna roll with the Heat.
Yeah,
y'all better get something done. Don't let Scotty and them start playing with you.
Yeah.
They'll get it going with you. I promise they'll get it going with you.
All right, looking forward. NBA storylines to watch for this week. We got the play-in tournament that starts on April 14th. Mark that down, followed by the NBA playoffs. And what are you looking forward to this postseason?
I need to see Wemby match up with OKC. I deserve that. And I don't know if Jokic is going to let it happen, which also excites me. As long as Charlotte keep,
being Charlotte.
If they get in the playoffs and get the dancing, I think y'all should be scared of them.
Yeah.
Because
To
they
me,
play like they ain't got shit to lose. It's something
to me,
about
they're
it,
only
though.
gonna be scary to me if they make it out of the second round. Once they make it out of the second round, that's when I'm like, yo, I don't know what you're capable of. And it's like we probably done seen them do some crazy shit up until this point. So I'm looking forward to them too.
I don't know. I don't know how many people want to play them, Joe.
And even if they lose, it's like I feel like they're the one team that's still gonna take you to 7.
I just don't think y'all. I don't think y'all. I know we're. Let's line it up because y'all might have to see these boys.
Line it up with who? With
If they climb to 6, they play the Knicks in the first round.
which is
Yeah,
doable. That's doable. That's doable for them.
Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see who they need to slide to. Y'all just might need to try and play. Y'all might need to try and play y'all way into playing the Cavs. I don't think they want it with the Knicks, Joe.
I'm not saying they want it, but it's doable. It's doable.
Is it? Because
it is
the way Charlotte plays, that plays into Jalen Brunson's hands.
True.
Because I promise you, if y'all want to play like this, he will play like this, and then we will be singing that nigga's praises. You hear me?
That's true. That's true.
He will dog you if you want to play at that pace.
But if you go to say you do go down with the ship and you put it in LaMelo's hands and he gets, say if LaMelo can average, he'll need to average damn near close to 30, if not a little bit more. Say if he
which is what he's supposed to be on.
Right, but say he does that. And you just get any type of extra production from Miles Bridges. You get,
I told y'all he's dangerous. I've been saying it. He's dangerous as hell.
And it's not like though he can't. He can't. I know he can't stop Jalen Brunson, but it's like he can disrupt him.
Yeah, he's bigger than Jalen.
Definitely. But I'm just saying, like, not so much like he's blocking his shots or he's ripping him up, but it's just like he can bother him just enough.
Play by two and minimize his free throws.
That's what I was just gonna say. To take down the production, he can give just enough, and he hasn't showed that yet. So it's just like, man,
I would say you would have to deny somebody the ball, like make his first pass a deny. Don't give him an outlet because he's also incredible with throwing a pass. Like he'll throw a short pass that ain't really a pass that's aggressive. It's just to throw it, reestablish his pivot foot, or grab that bitch off a handoff to where he got a screen. He plays that so well with that left hand. So it's just like, man, yeah. All I know is
a lot in small spaces. I put it that way.
All I know is the Hornets are dangerous, Joe, because people are going to underestimate them. One, they're inexperienced, so they don't care.
All right, y'all. We're doing the Legendz NBA championship odds. Most likely to win to least likely. OKC plus 115, Spurs plus 390, Boston plus 450, Denver plus 1,000, and Cleveland plus 1,400. If OKC doesn't win the championship, which of these teams do you think has the greater value and why?
Damn. If you're trying to make some money,
right, bet on Cleveland.
Bet on Denver. Don't you dare bet on Cleveland. I ain't betting on Cleveland. I don't trust.
No. I'm just saying it as a funny, like when you just look at the bottom line and you're just like, yep, that can make the most money. Don't throw all the money.
You're gonna make the most money of it, but we trying to make an educated guess for them.
I get it. No, I get it. I'm just joking.
We having them tell our picks. So I if I was looking to make some money, I'd toss a little something over there on Joker, like, let me just throw this. I might throw a couple bands over there, like, just
honestly,
in case
you could just throw a couple hundred to his average.
Real talk. Let me just throw a couple hundred just in case he go do it. Like, y'all was gonna go to the club with 3,500. Put 3,500 on yo. Go on Legendz right now. I'm telling you, right now, you was gonna spend 3,500 on some bottles for your birthday.
Damn,
it's a plus
birthday,
1,000.
Birthday money.
But it's plus 1,000 if Yoke do it.
Hey,
and he done did it.
I get it.
Now, if you trying to be safe, but you still want to hit, go holler at Jaylen Brown them. They got a ring too. I don't know why they plus 450. They basically saying there that they don't think that this man could beat the West.
They don't.
I don't know if they can either.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
what I'm saying is you can make some money. Okay? You can make a little money. Let's make a little money.
You got to get some bravery first, though. You got to get tough first. You got to be ready to walk away and not be upset.
Hey, man. Well, I'm letting y'all know I'm ready to be a tough guy.
Yeah, be a tough guy. Be a tough guy. Be a legend. Yeah, be a legend.
I'm ready to be a legend with a Z. Yo, bro. This was another episode of Shump Street. Remember to go and check out Legendz.com. That is Legendz with a Z. Make sure to use the code SHUMP, SHUMP, and go tell my picks for the featured NBA games this week. Thank y'all for hanging out with us for a little bit, talking some hoops and talking some comfort. Make sure y'all go subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff, wherever you listen to your podcast. We are gone. Whoa, whoa.